And touch the sky in the city of angels. Feels like I'm coming home with my head up in the clouds. I am searching for something and I'm still hoping, 'cause I wanna be in, not out, wanna make this all count. Yes, I wanna go crazy now, gonna make this all count. Feeling like a rock star, 'cause tonight I'm getting out of line and it's alright. Feeling like feeling like just as cool as John Wayne in his movies. Feeling like I'm James Dean and I know it. Feeling like feeling like a rock star. Feeling like a rock star. Feeling like a rock star. Feeling like a rock star.
I don't wanna feel this way, but it's not that easy. You're complicating things for me. No, it's not that easy. Maybe just a little time can heal me, but it doesn't feel the way. What are you doing to me? Why'd you break my heart? Left me in the dark, dark. Why'd you have to go? I don't wanna feel this way. Though I'm broken, I'm still hoping I could be with you. I'm still breathing, it's not easy. I'm just a fool for you. I'm just that stupid. Maybe just a little time can make you change your mind about us. I thought that we were meant to be. Why'd you break my heart? Left me in the dark, dark. Why'd you have to go? I don't wanna feel this way. Though I'm broken, I'm still hoping I could be with you. I'm still breathing, it's not easy. I'm just a fool for you. I'm just a fool for you. I'm just a fool for you. For you. For you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. Hey, I've got you on my mind. Yeah, you're all that I think about. You know you got me going wild. And what I want is you. Could you come a little closer? I want you by my side, and I'll try the best I can to make you feel this way. Don't let me down, down, down. It could be you and I want you now, 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 now. Come let me hold you now. I wanna lay in your arms. Come let me love you now. Yeah, you're the one that I want. I wanna stay here. I wanna stay here with you. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I wanna stay here with you. Tell me what you wanna do. Yeah, 'cause I'd do anything. I just wanna be with you. How can you make me feel this way? Don't let me down, down, down. It could be you and I want you now, 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 now. Come let me hold you now. I wanna lay in your arms. Come let me love you now. Yeah, you're the one that I want. I wanna stay here. I wanna stay here with you. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I wanna stay here with you. I just wanna hear you say that you want me to. I told you I can't get you off my mind. Come let me hold you now. I wanna lay in your arms. Come let me love you now. Yeah, you're the one that I want. I wanna stay here. I wanna stay here with you. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I wanna stay here with you.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Sean Hyde Studios. My name is Wait, no, I messed that up. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Tuesday Night Studio Sessions. My name is Sean. I'll be your host. I hope you're having a wonderful night. I am. We've got a pretty good show for you tonight. I am really sick, though, so I don't know if I can soldier through the entire night, but I will try. I know I don't look sick, but probably by the end of the night, I'll be snorting and chewing on my cud. So yeah. I see that Mel's in the chat. Welcome. And I see that Artco Solutions premiered a video right before my live stream. That little booger. So, but I invited him in. I don't know if he'll be here or not, but so anyway, yeah, we'll see what happens. Stephen Jones said he has a bad cold. One Vision Ariel. You can message him real quick. You don't have to. I want everybody. I want to give everybody the option to come on the show, but I don't want to like force somebody to be on the show or anything. So let's go through and see who all is here. So Eat More Possum was first in the house again. JC Flying was second. Whoa. Stephen Drones was third. He thought he beat Eat More Possum, but he didn't. So Eat More Possum says he needs a permanent live streaming camera. His DSLR is just too much trouble to get set up each time. But I don't want to spend a lot. Any suggestions? I would suggest the ObsBot webcam or the Insta360 webcam. Those are the two that I would use. If you just want to sit it in one spot and not ever have it move, then the Logitech Brio is a good one as well. So those are my three options. You can also turn a GoPro into a webcam, but the quality is horrible. Stephen Drones, everybody's saying hi to each other. Nacho's in the house. What's up, Nacho? So Steve said all the leaves are down where he's at. Bob Casey's in the house. What's up, Bob? I see that your recent videos were in Nashville, and I didn't get a text or notification that you were in town. Next time you're in town, I'll buy you lunch, man. So 400 AGL. I already said hi to Mel. What's up? Charles Glasky's in the house. What's up? Oh yeah, Jim put up a 360 video. Jim, is it okay if we show that tonight? I'm actually pretty excited to see that. I noticed it right when I was getting set up for this live stream, so I didn't get a chance to watch it yet. And no, Mel, what's up with that? I see Nashville Capitol. I'm like, come on, man. Sneaky guy. Yep. All right. So Recovery One Drone says, let's do a GoFundMe page so Sean can get a 9-volt battery so his smoke detector. So I actually did fix my smoke detectors, and that was a YouTube video that I found on my phone of an hour's worth of smoke detector chirping. So I wanted to see who would be the first one to say something about it. Ebor Possum actually did say something about it before anybody else was here. He said something about it like at 4 today. But I thought I'd play that chirping sound just to see who avoided talking about it, or so. So I've already stopped the sound, so we're all good. I appreciate all the super chats last week, and that pretty much paid for a pack of batteries. So never a dull moment on Sean Hyde Studios. Never a dull moment. So Bob and Brent said that they thought it sounded a lot louder. It's because it was sitting right underneath my microphone. So I should have put it over there on the like right underneath where the smoke detector was, but I wanted to have my phone on me. So yep, Jim said I get more tips when I have something annoying going on. I actually get more viewers when I do something stupid. Like when I drop my 360 camera off of my drone, or when I crashed on my Segway, like those videos got a lot of hits. And it's because I either damaged some equipment or I hurt myself. So, all right, Mel, thanks for coming on, man. Hope all is well with you and your family. And catch you on the next live stream. All right. So I'm trying to get plenty of liquids in me, but I don't know how that's going to go. And we got a video. All right. So if you guys don't know, you're here at the pre-show. Actual show gets kicking around 7 p.m. But what we do in the pre-show is we make sure that everybody can see me, they can hear me, that the lights are working and all of that. Whoa, we actually got a guest tonight. Should we bring him on? He's pointing at me. Who points at people on YouTube? Who's the... All right, here he comes. He's coming. He's pointing.
Yeah, it's
There
great
he
to be
is.
here.
What's up, Art?
How you doing, Sean?
I'm good. Long time, man.
Yeah, sorry I'm a little late. Just finished dinner here, and
you're good.
gotta put that height chair back. Put it away.
So I watched your mansion video. That's
Yeah.
pretty scary place to fly the Avata. I saw so many expensive breakable things on the wall and on shelves, and
Yep. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. That was the first time using that RC controller,
yeah,
and it went pretty well.
that's the one that comes with the DJI FPV, right? Like the original DJI
yes,
FPV.
that's correct. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, which do you prefer, flying with the motion controller or the RC?
You know what? I like the RC because it gives me more control. Where the motion controller, you can't back up, and
Oh, you can't go
you
backwards at all?
no, you can't back
I
up.
never thought of that.
Nope. I mean, it's like using a joystick. It's like flying an airplane, you know.
Yeah.
But with the RC controller, it's more like flying a regular drone. You could go up, down, right, left. You could turn, you could back up, and yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm like, so I didn't have enough money to get the Avata package. So
Right.
I basically got the Avata by itself. And then
Right.
I'm using my V2 goggles for my FPV drone, and I'm using the
Right.
RC.
Uh-huh.
So I haven't had an opportunity to even try the motion controller out yet.
Ah,
Um,
okay. Okay.
but yeah, I love the Avata.
Yeah.
I really
It's
do
a
love
lot
it.
of fun. Yeah.
Have you thrown Horizon Steady on yet?
And
Like,
no, I haven't. I just got the controller, and when the weather gets better here, it's been very windy here the
yeah,
last 3 days.
yeah, same.
Yeah. So hopefully, when I go back to my friend's house, it'll probably be around Christmas time, and more of the rooms will be lit up, and then I could go through the whole lower part, and maybe downstairs they've got like a bar area. They've got a really nice setup down there, and I've never been down there. I've seen pictures of it, but never been down there. And stairs going up. I think it's a spiral staircase. I'm not sure, but yeah. And then it's got I could go upstairs, and I could go over the railing, and I'm back out in the living room in the kitchen.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be
so
fun.
that'd be kind of cool. Yeah.
Do you think you have the skill to do the spiral staircase? That'd be kind
I
of
think I
tricky.
could probably do it. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
So with the Avata and the RC, do you find it difficult to go slow? Like, do you want to go fast, or do you like barely touch the throttle the whole time so you
Well,
don't run into stuff?
because I'm just in normal mode, so I'm
Mhm.
not like really going full throttle. I'm just touch it a little bit to move forward. And my challenge was trying to do the pan shots going sideways, because what I wanted to do is I wanted to show all those antlers that were on the wall. And I started to do that, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I'm going up.
Oh yeah,
I don't want to hit the ceiling. So I just kind of turned it, and I just kind of went along, and you could see all the deer heads. And then the last one was the antelope that was down on the lower hutch area there before I landed.
yeah.
And that big tail, that was from a halibut that he caught up in Alaska.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So he likes to hunt and fish and
Oh yeah. Well, he used to be on the Colorado um, Wildlife Board. Yeah.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So, yep.
So
And
sorry, Bob asked a question. I want to get to it before he's asking. You'll have to rebind it to the DJI FPV. Um, so once you bind the goggles and the controller, well, so I know in the goggles you can switch back and forth between
yeah.
Avata and DJI FPV mode, but
Mhm.
the pairing is really easy. You just kind of hold the power button down
Yep.
for
That's
like
right.
4 or 5
Yep.
seconds, and then it's not the double tap, but it's like just holding it down, and
Yep.
then
You hold it down for
and
about
it
5 seconds, and,
yeah, and
and it'll
it
just
binds like
blink.
that.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Thank God for YouTube, because that's how I found out how to bind it.
Oh my gosh, it took me at least an hour and a half to get my Avata off the ground. The first, so I don't know if you've been following what's been going on my channel, but when I got the Avata, I had to upgrade the firmware on my FPV goggles version 2, and when I did that, one of the eyes completely died.
Arr.
Yeah, and then the
So
other
you
one
were
was
like a
blinking
pirate.
on and off.
Arr, mateys.
Yeah, and then the other eye was like blinking on and off. So I was like flying like this. So I think I have 3 videos of me flying with one eye and it blinking the whole time. And so I sent in my goggles to get. They were under warranty because the DJI FPV drone hasn't even been out for a year yet.
Right.
So I got just just in the nick of time to get a warranty fix, and then I ended up buying another pair of goggles on Amazon. And so when DJI
so you got the goggles too?
No, I basically just got a replacement goggle so I could still make videos.
The same one you had before. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And then DJI didn't fix my goggles. They just sent me a brand new pair. So I just returned those to Amazon. And so I just, did the little switcheroo.
There you go.
It all worked out. What's up, Maddie? Welcome to the chat.
So yeah, the first time I flew it took me a while to figure out how to launch it, and once I did, I go, oh, that it's just knowing where all the buttons are on that motion controller.
Yeah.
Where on the RC controller, it's like all the other controllers. All the buttons are pretty much in the same spot. You know where the tilt, the gimbal slider is, but it took me a while to figure out where the video button was and the photograph button was.
Yeah.
So
have you taken a photograph?
Is on the right side, and the left side is the video. So once I got everything started, I hit the record button, and then I, pulled the sticks in and started to take off. And
Yep. Yeah. So I have a problem, like when I'm at the end of my flight and I want to return to home on my own, but it goes into to return to home, it says like hit the brake button to cancel. I have to like take my goggles off to figure out what that button is, and then click it, and then put my goggles back on.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then when I get close to myself, I end up taking my goggles off so that I can make sure I don't hit anything.
Yeah.
Because I want to like back up. I want to turn around. I want to, put my drone back where and then what's weird about this drone is since it's a pusher drone and all the blades are underneath.
Yep.
You have to catch it from the top.
Yeah.
Like like if you hold your hand down, those blades come down, chop your finger off. So you gotta it's the first drone I've ever had that you have to catch.
Right.
Grab it out of the sky instead of like letting it land in your hand.
Yeah. Yeah. So you just let it hover, go up and grab it and go boop, and it stops. Yep.
Yep. Yeah. So
I haven't done it. One of my co-flyers have done it for me.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
Yeah. So Jim mentioned to set the goggles to record on takeoff. I've got mine set to both. So
yeah,
my drone and my goggles start recording as soon as I take off. But I think there's something wrong with my SD card because probably the first 30 seconds of my flight is real choppy, and then all of a sudden it's like almost like it has to warm up or something. It's weird.
Oh.
So
interesting.
All the bugs aren't gone yet.
Yeah.
But for me, it's a wonderful drone. It's the first time I've ever like gone next to a tree or like, flown under a picnic table or,
Oh yeah. I've been zipping around trees and going through the picnic area where it's covered, and I fly through that. And then my co-flyer said, we don't want you to do that anymore.
Have you hit anything yet?
I hit the pole on one of the pillars, and it went boing, and it didn't even scratch it. It messed up the sensor And what all I did was I shut it down, then turned it back on. It was fine.
So I think my third video, I did like a horizon steady test because it was super
Yeah.
windy. So my drone was like, it was almost sideways, like flying against the wind. It was about like this.
Yeah.
So I have a comparison video of what I see in the goggles, or what the
Right.
goggles recorded, and then what the horizon steady looks like.
Right.
But the thing I did wrong in that video is I flew maybe a foot off of the ground, and it was a really dusty day.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so I did it in slow motion, so it's really cool. There's like leaves like flying right, like
Oh, cool.
coming up in front of the camera and stuff.
Yeah.
But when I was done flying, my camera was so dusty. Like I picked it up and it was almost like I chalked it or something. So
I'm
used to
waiting
having,
for winter time when we get that powdery snow. And I could fly really low, real fast, and
oh
I got that GoPro mount to put on, but I'm not gonna put a GoPro on it. I'm gonna use my Insta360, put it on, and have it facing rearward, so
that's cool.
that you'll see the snow being kicked up in the back of the drone.
Oh, that'll be cool. Yeah, I forget whose video it was last week. I put a bunch of videos for our contest on this channel for like Project Fall Leaves, and I think it was JC, but they flew over like a walking trail, and they were just cleaning off the trail. So they filmed it with their regular camera on a tripod, and then the drone was just flying over the sidewalk and blowing all the leaves off onto the side.
Ah, cool.
It's pretty funny.
Cool.
So yeah. So what else you got going on? You want to promote your channel or what you're doing or anything?
Just that, and let's see what else. I'm going to be giving away a Mavic Mini sometime next month.
Ooh.
Yeah. So tomorrow, after I get home, I'll do a video saying, "Hey, I got another giveaway." So it's a Mavic Mini in a case, and it's got the batteries and the charger and the extended range antennas, and I mean the whole shebang. Yep. So,
Is that the Mini that you dropped in the water? Did you drop a Mini
no,
in the
that
water?
was the Air.
Oh, the Air. Okay,
water. Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
So JC asked the question, how'd you get the goggles to record on takeoff with the drone? So how'd you get the goggles and the drone to record at the same time? So in settings, and I'm pretty sure it's under camera, there is start recording at takeoff, and there's an option for goggles, or I think it's called drone in the thing, in the settings, or both. And so I've got it set to both, so everything just starts recording. That's what I'm used to with my Parrot drones. So like they just automatically start recording, and I can't tell you how many times I've been so frustrated that I flew my drone for 15-20 minutes and then realized that I forgot to hit the record button. So so it's one of the first things that I do now is make sure that it just starts recording when I take off.
Right.
Sometimes it's frustrating when when it stops recording when I land, because I would like it to just keep recording at that point.
Right.
But
Yep.
But yeah.
Well, when I first flew it, it recorded both in the goggles and in the drone at the same time, so I was able to get footage from both.
Yeah,
that's right, Bob.
It's pretty crazy, like what you see in the goggles and then what the drone ends up showing you. Like the footage out of the drone is like that that footage inside of that house, you look like this amazing, steady, acro, like, buttery smooth footage. And I know it didn't look like that in your goggles. It's probably pretty
Yeah.
close. You were going pretty slow, but
Yeah.
and there was no wind or
Yeah, that's true.
no complications in flying. But
Mhm.
um, so what's your next video going to be? You got any plans?
Well, the giveaway, and I'm updating my join button, so I'm gonna add some things to it. So if you go to a different tier, I have 3 tiers, and I think tier 2, you'll get a box of Enstrom's almond toffee, the 8-ounce box, which is really nice. And the next tier up, not only do you get a box for your birthday, you even get another one for Christmas.
Whoa! So that's
Yeah.
like 3 boxes of toffee.
Yep. You get. Well, I think what I'm going to do is tier 2. Well, you know what? Maybe tier 1, I will give away these. This little toffee, and this is the dark chocolate. And then we'll get you a better box as you go up. And I may add another button, a 4th button, but that's in kind of my development stage. I don't know what to call that yet. That might be the Premier Platinum Plus or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I have them named like for birds, like the first tier is free birds, and the second tier is silver eagle, and then golden eagle.
So what do you got next? Platinum?
Platinum eagle, that might be for very select people. So it might be
Are you trying to do a smaller tier instead of a bigger tier?
well, the 4th tier will be much bigger. It's going to be for really select people, unless they want to pay $50.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just an idea that I'm throwing around in my head. Yeah.
So what do you do? I saw that at the end of your mansion video, you did you mentioned that there were like exclusive videos for members, or
Yeah, I'm going to
they
be
or like do they
toying
get to see them
because I've
first?
done that in the past where I've made some special videos just for members only, like some comedy that I did, or I did some music parodies where I used copyrighted music that I can't use on my regular channel. So what I did is I just took a music video and just left the music in, and then put in my own videos in, and it turned out pretty funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So the what was I going to ask you? So I got the notification to set up membership on my channel, but um I haven't done anything with it. I built like badges at one point,
Right, you could.
but I have a hard
Have you set,
time like just I don't
setting
know.
the price?
No, I just don't know what to say. Like a whole bunch of people, like everybody watches me for free, so I don't know how to like. I don't want to try to.
Yeah.
I don't know how to monetize something else without feeling like I'm begging
Well,
for
I
money or
mean,
something.
this is people that subscribe to your channel, and you're offering, something special for for people that are your subscribers that might like something, like exclusive videos or
Yeah.
just something that's so unique. It's for them and not for the common folk that are your subscribers, and you get paid for it. I am not sure, but I think you get to keep all the money from your membership. You don't
Really?
have to. I think. I am not sure, but I'm going to check that out uh, later on. But that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I, I love what you're saying, but it's hard for me to believe that YouTube would hand over
Oh,
all of
they're,
that.
they're starting to add. They've removed the 100 subscriber threshold for unique channel name for your URL, and now they're going to add handles.
Yep, I got my handle today.
Yep, yep. Mine's still going to be Artco Drone Solutions.
Yeah.
Hmm. So,
Cool.
yep.
So out of like you've flown like regular FPV drones and now you've flown the Avata. You flew the FPV too, right?
Right.
Or,
Mm.
so out of all that, what's your favorite to fly?
Right now, the Avada,
Yeah.
because you're getting the best of both worlds. Because you get that stabilization, and then it's kind of, I call it the training wheels.
Yeah.
And once you and I've flown FPV enough, and the key is throttle control. Once you get that down, then you'll be fine flying.
So One Vision Aerial says every time I use my SD card after I clean it off, I always reformat before it goes back in the drone and the goggles.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of talk about that right now on here. Something that I've noticed, and this might be my problem more than it is everybody else's problem, just
Mhm.
because I review a lot of different things. But if I remember with my Parrot Anafi, you had to format that SD card in the Parrot Anafi, or else it would not record video to it. Now, some other videos like GoPros and Insta360, you can pass the card around. Um,
Mhm.
but but what I like to do is I like to reformat the SD card in the device that you're using it in, to make sure that the file system is compatible with whatever camera you're using.
Okay.
Because I've noticed that even though it'll like record to like different formats record different size files. So some are
Right.
like they'll only do like a 4 gig file at the most.
Yeah.
So once you've recorded for 10 minutes, all of a sudden you get like a split. You get a whole nother file.
Yeah.
Something else that I've noticed is my goggles compared to my Avata or my DJI FPV. The clips are so big in my drone that it'll take like one flight will be cut up into 4 different videos.
Oh
But
yeah.
the goggles, since it's like a 720 video or 1080 maybe,
Mm.
it'll
Yeah.
just be like one video file.
One, maybe two. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Hmm. Yeah, and you'll notice that even on the GoPros, they'll break it up. Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
So speaking of GoPro, I'm going to share my screen and we're going to talk about this little guy.
Okay.
You have no idea what we're talking about tonight, Art. So thanks for being a trooper. You're holding yourself well. So,
Oh.
dang it. So what is in the mail, shipped today, on its way to me, is the GoPro Hero 11 Black Mini,
Oh, cool.
and I'm super excited about it.
Awesome.
Um, So and I've already gone through kind of what I love about this little camera, but I did all of that before there was like a marketing page on GoPro about it. So I want to show
Right.
like the let me switch this. So I wanted to just kind of show you guys what this camera looks like. It's a lot like the Session. So, oh, that's not the Session. So this is the GoPro Session 5 that I had back in the day, my favorite little camera. This was my Uber security camera because it was tiny and it matched the interior of my car and nobody knew there was a camera on them. What I love about it is that it's so tiny. The batteries, it's got great battery life. What I like about this one is it does exactly the same thing that the Hero 11 Black does.
Oh,
It
cool.
it just doesn't have the two screens on it, which adds weight. But as far as the video quality, everything's going to be exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's got fingers on the back and fingers on the bottom. So what I'm going to do on my Avata is I'm going to use this mount to mount the camera on it, and then I'm going to use these fingers to set the angle. And so I'm going to attach this camera to my drone from two connection points, which I'm super excited about. So if one cracks or fails, I've got a backup. The other thing that I like about this is if you've got your GoPro attached to the bottom fingers, you can attach like an extension rod and put the light on top. So I'm going to do something like that.
Cool.
And that's how tiny the guy is.
Right.
So 5.3K at 60 frames per second, 4K 120 frames per second.
Well,
it's waterproof and all that. But the other thing that I like about it is that the GoPro 11s, they record in a square now. So it's not a horizontal video or a vertical video. It's a square, so I can pull whatever I want to out of it.
Right.
It also accepts the Max mod, so I can put the Max lens on it, and it already has Horizon Steady on it.
Right.
So I can fly. If I fly my Avata, I can do that rock steady, and then fly the GoPro Horizon Steady, Horizon Lock, or whatever GoPro calls it.
Yeah.
But yeah, look how tiny that little guy is.
Yeah.
So I just want to let you guys know that it has been purchased and it's on its way.
Cool.
And that's it.
Awesome.
So that log cabin that you're in right now, I bet that would be a fun place to fly your Avata.
Yeah, it would. Yeah. Yeah, it would be. It'd be a lot of fun if it was real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
That'd be cool. It's got that loft up over there. You can fly up there.
Yep.
And it probably has bedrooms down that hall, maybe.
Yeah.
And kitchen would be over that way.
Yeah. So
boy, it'd be kind of toasty in front of that fireplace there.
Oh yeah. Yep. You got kind of a Frankenstein thing going on the right side.
Yeah.
So Chris asked if it was delayed or not. No, mine was not delayed. But was yours, Chris? So Sorry, just got a squirrel. So Art, I have a bone to pick with you.
You do?
I do. By the way, when you sent me toffee, do you remember which kind it was?
Pardon?
When you sent me toffee,
Yeah.
I won toffee one week on your show. Do you remember what kind it was?
Oh, it was Enstrom's.
Do you know what?
Was it the dark chocolate or the milk chocolate?
I think it was dark.
Okay, because that's all I could get are these.
Okay.
And they're the cheapest thing I could get and easy to mail.
I think mine was
Did you
in
get
a
the
box.
box or did you get the individually wrapped like this?
Mine was like a box.
Okay, because they had them in the dark chocolate and milk chocolate.
Okay.
And
Well,
they don't have those anymore.
Oh man.
Because I think packaging got a little expensive. So this is about the cheapest I could get, and I shipped 2 of these out to the winners.
Now, is that a local toffee place?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And
so, like, I used to send
people where I flew.
Yeah,
that's their house.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So, like, I used to do a lot of eBaying, and I would always send. So one time, I bought something from Australia, and this guy sent me a kangaroo toe.
Yeah.
And it was like here you get like a rabbit's foot, and there it was like a kangaroo toe.
Right.
And so luck. I started sending Goo Goo clusters, which was made like Goo is like Grand Ole Opry from Nashville, Tennessee.
Right.
And so I started giving like Goo Goo clusters to people.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's cool that your toffee's local.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm going to.
Their factory is in Grand Junction, Colorado, and they have 2 stores in the Denver area. And for the holidays, they'll have a kiosk at Park Meadows Mall.
Okay. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, Art, I would like to invite you to the club.
Oh, cool.
This is my free membership, like, thing that I've done for the last year. If you look at the bottom right corner of my screen, it says join the AV club, and it's club.seanidstudios.com.
Right.
And I want to show you the contest that we've got going on until the end of November.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, you probably might be past it already in Colorado, but it's fall leaves. Well, it's fall colors. It doesn't have to necessarily be leaves. Right. So, if you want to fly around a shopping mall that's all decked out for fall, you can do that. But it's a 3 to 3.5 minute video.
Okay.
And I've got browns, yellows, oranges, reds, and then gray for Texans because Chris was complaining that it's really gray in Texas. So just fresh footage of, some fall leaves, and then, and then if you win, so what we'll do is I'll put all the videos in a compilation. Right. And then I'll put everybody's name in the corner so you can see whose name goes with what video. And then after that, I'll put up a poll and people can vote for a week on which video they think. So it's not, I don't ever want a competition to be up to me because then you're picking favorites or whatever. So I'm like, this is y'all's contest. I'll just supply the prize. But so far we've got, but anyway, the club is like a Facebook that I kind of came up with.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So people can post images and, like here's one, of One Vision Aerial, and this is the shirt that I sent him from the last competition that he won.
Okay, cool.
But you can create your own groups on here. You can post.
Oh, cool.
I notice I get notifications all the time on Messenger of your videos that you put up, so you could post your video here.
Oh, awesome.
And what's cool about posting a video on the club is like this one from Bob Casey. If I roll over Bob's name, then I can subscribe to Bob right from there.
Cool.
So it's just another way of promoting yourself.
Right.
But yeah, people are putting their videos up. So Jim, do I have permission to show your video on the show? I don't know if Jim's still here. But the club is also a good way for people to show me videos that they want to show on the live stream or whatever. So,
right.
But I would like you to join the club and hang out with us.
Cool. Thank you.
I also have a merch store, a drone t-shirt and hat store, and then one that goes with the AV club. But if you have any ideas for t-shirts,
right,
I can throw it on there, and
cool.
You can order your own design.
No, awesome.
So, all right. Well, I don't have an answer from Jim yet, so I'm going to go over to the groups and play the videos that I didn't play that came in since last week of Fall Colors.
Right.
And Art, you are going to be the commentator for the night.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not going to put. Actually, this is the video. It's from Doug. I'll show Doug's video again just so you can see it.
Oh, cool. Oh, Sterling Heights, Michigan. I know where that is. Yeah. I lived in that area. Yeah.
Commenting now.
Okay. Ooh. Pretty trees. Yes, nice. Good composition. Sun in the background. Very nice. Yep. Cool. Ooh, I like, that's nice pan. Yep. Very smooth. Nice transition. That looks like a good spot to fish right there. Yeah. Cool. Very nice. Get the lay of the land, the parking lot, and oh, there's.
I thought this was a beautiful park.
Yeah.
That splash pad's really cool.
Oh, cool.
Outdoor amphitheater.
Right. Looks like some construction going on over there.
Yep. Look at that soccer field.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that dog wants to attack the drone.
Yeah. It's about to jump up and bite that flying bone.
Yeah. Nice. Very nice.
I think you're about to see the leaf blower.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Brant? I didn't say hi to you when you came in.
Yeah, it's a nice little creek there. Very nice. Mm-hmm.
There's a mansion right there.
Yep, it's a nice hair house, kind of Victorian style. Well, that's cool. Fly under the bridge, yeah. Oop,
All
oop,
right, return to
oop.
home right now.
Oop, boop, 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 boop. Oh, man. Yeah. Nice. Oh, watch out for that brain. Oh, boy, Ian.
Yep. That's what I do to get out of trouble. I just fly up as high as I can go.
Yep.
It's a beautiful view.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling him last week, it's amazing how flat it is. Like, I know where
Yep.
you're from, and we're like here in Nashville, we've got hills everywhere. There's nothing flat.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
When he
Yep.
pulled up on above and like had that shot of the horizon, like his horizon was really flat.
Yep.
A lot of people say my videos of the horizon is off, but it's really not. It's just the background is at an angle.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's an illusion. Forgot how long this video was. I wanted to show you the leaf blowing.
Almost 7 minutes long. Wow.
Yeah, this is the shot I wanted to show you.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
He is cleaning that sidewalk off.
yeah. Cool. Nice.
So, that was the dog park from Doug Mack. And then I got a video from Bob Casey.
Right. He's got some good stuff too.
Central City, Kentucky. Gosh, trees for miles.
Yeah. Yeah, that's beautiful area there.
Yep.
Hilly and mountainy.
There's something in the background over there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, there's some yellow over there.
Yep. That's beautiful footage, Bob.
Yep.
That's a good use of your equipment, Brent.
Yep.
So, Bob, we're watching your video, but I want to get to your question about shutter. Are you talking about rolling shutter? Like where the shutter is kind of like the top part like records at a different spot than the bottom part? or
Oh,
what are you talking about, shutter? The other issue with shutter might be your frame rate might be off. So if you're recording like lights, and your lights are like the lights in my background do it a lot, where um, the shutter speed doesn't match the frames per second, and um, so the
mhm.
background will flicker, or like the lights, if something's lit with fluorescent lights or something like that. um, you can usually see it when people go slow motion with their phone. Like it's almost like strobing. It's so like
Right.
shutterish.
It's like when you're videotaping when the TV is on, back in the old day when we had analog TV,
Yep. And
you
then
could
the little
see the
stripe that went
lines.
down.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yep. Oh, that's a good shot, Bob. I love pointing
Yeah.
straight down at trees.
Hmm.
These shots remind me of like the old train sets that had like the little miniature trees on them.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
the I don't know what they're
Yep.
made out of, but like the Mister Rogers neighborhood where they're flying in and there's all those little trees.
Yep. There's a little bit of orange in there. Cool. Pretty. Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yep. Hmm.
Whatever kind of tree that was.
Yep.
Oh, wait, put put me back. I'm first.
Yeah. I
This is
thought,
my
what?
show.
Where'd Sean go? Okay, I guess I'm running the show now. Okay, cool.
Yeah, this is my show. I at least get to be first on it. Yeah, Bob. Bob won last year. Oh, Parthenon at night in Nashville, and didn't give me a call.
Oh,
We're not gonna watch that one. I'm bitter.
cool.
Just kidding, Bob. Um, so I want to bring up Bob's question, and I don't really have a context for it, so I want to see
Hmm.
what you guys were saying. Some people were talking about a rolling shutter corrector in DaVinci.
Right.
Wow, that was way back. I think this is his question. Anyone know what to do with the camera shutter?
Oh, you got
Or
a super chat from Doug Mack, $5.
Oh, I did.
Yep.
Thanks, Doug.
Yeah. Cool.
It doesn't show it in. It does say $5, but I thought he was just typing $5. Cool.
Nope.
Thanks, man. I wish that came in melon. I wish it showed up in a different color. So he has a camera stutter in post. I've had to skip half a frame. It's kind of glitchy. I tried motion stabilizer, but that didn't work.
Hmm.
So does the entire video stutter, Bob? You might be like overtaxing your video card. I know sometimes whenever I'm like, I have like the video I'm about to show you has 360 video in it and regular 4K video, and I know that like on my MacBook, it's the one with the M1 chip in it, and if you're out of RAM, it starts using your hard drive space, and and since it only has like 250 gigs on it, like I've filled up the hard drive, and it backs up to the cloud like other stuff.
Oh.
So I've noticed that my computer just freezes, and I'll go grab a cup of coffee and I'll come back and it'll be done, like whatever I was about to do. But
Mhm.
and I know you're using iMovie. I don't know if iMovie does it the same way that Final Cut Pro does, but what Final Cut Pro does is it will render proxy videos so that you can edit with them. And so immediately when you bring your footage in, what I like to do is put all my footage into the project and then just kind of let my computer rest for about 10 minutes. And what it'll do is it'll go through and make proxies of, it'll render little small proxy files of all of those videos. So it's a whole lot easier to edit. So that might be your issue. Because I feel like iMovie and Final Cut Pro. Final Cut Pro is iMovie with a whole bunch of extra stuff added onto it. But I'm pretty sure the core of iMovie and the core of Final Cut Pro are exactly the same. I started my son on iMovie, and then when he got to class, he's taking an AV course right now, and
cool.
Final Cut, he was like, "This is just like iMovie but better," and I was like, "Yep, same thing." So, and if you have a chance to buy Final Cut Pro, like I bought it 8 years ago, and it has been upgrading itself ever since. So I spent $300 8 years ago, and that software gets better and better every 6 months, and I don't ever have to pay anything else. Adobe Premiere,
Wow.
I pay $20 a month. So I've probably bought Final Cut Pro several times with that, but because of the nature of my job, I have to have Adobe stuff as well. DaVinci is free if you're, as long as you're not doing any 3D stuff. DaVinci is free, and DaVinci is actually pretty easy to use. But where people get hung up on is that there's like 4 or 5 different sections. So there's one section for audio, there's one section for color correcting, there's one section for getting like clipping up your files, and then there's another section for taking those clips and putting them where they go. So it forces you to have a process, whereas iMovie, you can just, it's kind of like never writing the full paper, just writing the rough draft and turning that in. That's kind of what iMovie is. Like you just edit everything, put it all together, and then go. But
yeah, I've been doing a lot of picture-in-the-picture stuff, where I'll have the main video, and then I'll have maybe something from a different view that'll be up in the corner that people can follow. And then usually, and I try to sync it with the main video.
So how do you sync video? What is your process there?
Sometimes it's really hard, but if you if they both have audio in them, you can kind of sort of line up the audio graph on it.
Yeah.
But what you really want to do is when you start, you clap. Then that way, that spot will be on both videos. And all you have to do is line that up, and it'll all be in sync.
Yep. So what I do is I clap 3 times really quick. And so I see like these 3 spikes.
Right.
And then it's hard to like miss those 3 spikes.
Right.
And then if if you use a program like Final Cut, it'll look for those 3 spikes and it'll automatically like even if you like take it from like I've got it from 2 different cameras, and one camera is like recorded for 10 minutes and another camera had like a clip here and a clip here. If you grab all those clips in Final Cut Pro and then you sync it, you'll see your main video, and then you'll see like the video show up in all these different little spots.
Okay, cool.
It's awesome. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes because different cameras record, like if there's wind and the audio sucks, then it's not going to do a very good job. But but yeah. So since we got Art on here, he hasn't pointed since he's been on screen yet, though. Give us a point. Hey, there he is.
Forgot to play my sound effects.
You got sound effects?
Yeah. Well, that's a delay. Oh, yeah, it'll take about 10 seconds and it'll catch up and then you'll hear it.
You pushing a whole bunch of buttons and then it's just going to go, chicka, chicka, chicka.
Yeah. So there's that, and then there's, I don't know if you can hear that on your, no? It
I
could
think
be
I'm-
because you're using a different streaming service. Because
Okay.
it'll work on StreamYards.
Okay.
Because I'm using this through vMix, and it comes up in, yeah.
So Eat More Possum says, yeah, but you don't have the smoke alarm beep sound effect.
Yeah.
So the last 2 weeks in a row, my smoke alarm has like a low battery, and so like my last 2 live streams, I've been driving everybody crazy with the little beeping. in the background.
Yeah, because I'm what is my battery? I just changed that. Jeez.
Yeah. People, like I'm on Zoom calls at work, and like everybody, like nobody wants to be embarrassed that their smoke alarm is like chirping. So everybody, and even tonight I played a sound effect at the beginning of the chirping, and nobody said anything for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then Recovery One Drone was like, he needs to fix that. But last week I got a bunch of super chats to pay for the batteries to.
There you go. There you go.
So a lot of people donated to the battery fund last week, so it was pretty cool. But since you're on here, and we all watched a premiere of your video tonight,
right?
I thought I would premiere my video that I'm about to put up, and hopefully this works.
Cool. Ooh.
What's up, y'all? Sean here. So today we've got a pretty good video. We've got DJI Avata, and we are going to fly it all around this beautiful Brentwood landscape. We are here at Maravetta Vivarte Smith Park. It's right down there. I always get the name of this park wrong, and today's not any different. But if you guys remember kind of the olden days of Sean Hyde Studios, I used to come by this park all the time when I would do videos on my lunch break. I still do videos on my lunch break, but I'm not at the office anymore. So I kind of miss flying around this park. It's a beautiful park, and now that I'm here, I want to come back and fly it some more. But the park that I've shown you so far has been like soccer fields. I've shown you the mansion. I've shown you guys the barn. But I haven't really taken you guys up in the trails.
I'm getting echo.
So now that I've got the DJI Avata, what we're going to do is I'm going to walk up the trail, and we are going to find a bench. So I've already done the video, and this is kind of my outro. This is the third time I'm doing this, just in case the wind messed up all the rest of them. I didn't bring a mic with me, and I probably should have. But it's super windy, as you guys can see. But I carried my lawn chair up with me because I didn't know exactly where I was going to take off from, and ended up finding a bench that was kind of an overlook. So I took off from that spot. Here is some video of where I took off from. Very beautiful location. I thought this was a great place to launch from. What I liked about it is that I was high enough to go really high, but I could also go down in the valley. It was pretty cool. Here's an example of where I took off from.
Oh, okay.
So as you can see, I'm up pretty high. I'm still going to put this down a little bit so I can talk to y'all. I don't want to forget my drone. It's kind of in a valley, which is the walking trail. And in the valley, it's kind of gravel and dirt. But once you get above the tree line, beautiful leaves are everywhere. And I feel like I only have about another week to get these leaves on video because it's been super windy and all the leaves are dying and falling off. So, so yeah. So let's get into flying, y'all. Y'all, this is one of those flights that I can't do anything wrong, or else I'm gonna be screwed. I was so out of breath by the time I got up to the top of the hill. Probably shouldn't have looked in there. How's it going? Sorry. All right, y'all. That was the DJI Avata over beautiful hills of Brentwood, Tennessee, showing the beautiful leaves, recorded in City Like D, so that I could grab as much color out of these trees as I possibly could. It is kind of a puffy cloud day. It's not totally puffy, but there's plenty of clouds in the sky instead of it just being blue. And the trees are on point. Not as pretty as past years because it's been pretty windy and we had some drought this year, but overall, very good flight. So yeah, hope you guys like this video. Please like, subscribe to my channel, click on the bell for notifications when I put out more videos on the DJI Avata, cameras, action cameras, live streaming, all the good stuff, y'all. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.
Very nice. Very nice. Yep. You're muted.
Every time. Dang it. Thanks for watching my video, Art, and not making fun of it. I saw that Steven Drones recognized that I was using the 360 camera. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
The only thing I don't like about doing walking shots with my 360 camera is that in the shadows, you can see the big long stick.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I tried to use the shot of me walking up the hill. I tried to use it in the shadow because there was like parts where the trees were like, you know, the shadow of the trees were over the sidewalk or the path. But I still saw a couple of places where the shadow was. And then the very last part of the shot where I was like flying back to me, you can see the shadow of the drone on the trees. But I kind of like it. I like to see that, you know, this tiny little drone is doing this amazing footage, like amazing flight. But I'm very happy with the video that I can get straight out of the drone. I didn't think the video was going to be that good. Because the DJI FPV drone wasn't
really
that
good. Yep.
Like the DJI FPV drone was okay, but I think the Avata camera is way better.
Yeah, it's way better. Yeah.
So, well, Art, I am going to close the show.
All right. Well, thanks for having me on. It was a lot of fun. And you have a great week. And later on, I'll join the AV Club.
Nice. So, Art, when is your live streams?
It's Saturday evenings at 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 Mountain, 6 Central, 7 Eastern Time.
All right. So if y'all haven't checked Art out, go to his channel and check him out. Artco Solutions or Artco Drone Solutions, right?
That's correct.
And it's ARTCO, so like Art Company. Okay.
Yep.
Well, thanks, Art, for hanging out, and have a wonderful week, man.
Okay. All right. You do the same.
All right. See ya. All right, y'all. That was another show in the books. I told y'all I wasn't feeling very good, so I am going to definitely cut it off at 8. But thank you all for hanging out. And the video I just showed will be up probably tomorrow. And I look forward to getting the GoPro Mini in the mail. So yeah, thanks for all the happy wishes. Please like, subscribe to my channel, click on the bell for notifications when I put out more live streams, more videos about drones, action cameras, regular cameras, all the good stuff. Have a wonderful night, y'all. Wonderful week, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. And this outro couldn't be any longer, so peace out.